This is a podcast.
We're brothers, we're happy and we're singing and we're colored. Give me a high five.
What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Fresco.
And it's your boy Flaw 700.
What's up, y'all? This your girl Kailah.
And this is the Podcast Brothers Podcast.
Woo.
Yes.
Oh, yo, we back.
Third take. That's
Happy
what it is.
New Year's to everybody.
Hey, it's been a
Happy
minute.
New Year.
It's been a minute since we've been on this motherfucker.
If
dog.
this podcast does not make it to the light because of technical difficulties,
I fucking quit.
No.
hey, hey, I'm close to it. Like
Fucking-
something you might not want me to do podcast, God.
Fucking hanging up. I'm throwing the Nikes on the line in the alleyway.
But that means someone died. Don't
And-
do that.
Wait,
The Podcast Brothers Podcast has died. That's what he's saying.
that's what that means?
Yeah, when you
Does
hang,
it does mean that?
when you hang sneakers on
That's
like
a Philly
the
thing.
Must be, because I never heard that shit before.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
I thought them shits on the lines is because
that don't mean somebody died.
I never heard that before.
Really?
Nah.
Yeah.
Well,
You probably the only motherfucker that.
no,
The last-
I'm not. Create a poll for that.
In case y'all were
Poll
wondering,
will take that.
we did record an episode about 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago.
Yeah, it was about 2-3 weeks ago. We had the boy KV on the podcast. Shout out to the homie KV.
It didn't see the light of
It
day.
didn't see the light of day.
We recorded an hour of
of
great
awesomeness,
material.
Of awesomeness.
Great material.
Shout out to KV because he brought a different level of intellect on the topics we were talking about.
And
That was
just
really
like
dope.
that, the episode
just
was
like
gone.
that, shit vanished. Never fucking happened. Ceased to goddamn exist.
Yeah. So, but I want to give a shout out to the listeners, man. I think I did post it on Instagram. Y'all have been listening to our shows. We've been doing 100 downloads. You know,
Facts.
and we ain't recorded since December 4th. So
Facts.
whatever y'all listened to yesterday, thank you. Whatever y'all listened to the day before,
Y'all loyal.
I looked, straight like I thought over the holidays people would be with
Fall
their
back.
families, right,
Fall off.
yeah. But they've been looking for things to listen to from us, and we've been, getting 100, like I said, 100 downloads a day, which means y'all want that made me feel so great.
Yay.
To not actually have
When the
content.
podcast is one shit.
Platform.
That was
Nice. Hey, shout out for the love, man.
Yeah.
Appreciate that,
Hey,
man.
one more thing about that. I think Trenton came in number one. Shout out to the
It
town,
was
man.
number one, man.
Yeah,
it was
shout
like
out to the town
77%.
for holding this down, man.
70%.
So
I messaged you, bro, when I seen that. You ain't messaged me back. Don't
That's-
ignore me.
that's true.
Don't curve.
Oh, you Google
What are
it.
you supposed to say? But what are you supposed to say to? What you say?
And getting into the
What you say? Nice. You said nice, right?
Some shit like
How
that.
do you answer that?
I don't
how
know.
I'm
So,
gonna answer that?
you say, sorry, bro.
You can say anything. Don't fucking ignore me.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
What?
No,
Don't
You're
ever
not
take
gonna-
your side.
you're not
Earlier she
gonna
took your fucking
apologize?
side, and now it's, man, you a piece of shit.
Don't ever take your side.
Okay. But then now I just took your side. So what the
But you know what? It's dope that we all here. I think last time Fresco couldn't make it. Me and Kayla held it down. Now we got
True.
all three of the Podcast Brothers podcast.
True
And I
that,
like
do
this
that,
setup. This
do
is
do
real,
that,
like-
that,
I
that.
feel
Yeah,
real comfortable
Kayla got
right
her
now.
shoes off. She comfortable. Yo,
Same.
we in recline. We in comfortable
Listen, I'm comfortable.
chairs.
I'm honored to be welcomed into the man cave.
We're
This
no
is, like,
longer
exclusive.
we're no longer sitting in folded up steel chairs.
Is this leather?
I think
Oh,
yeah, it's leather.
they got cup holders.
Yeah.
This shit fancy.
I don't have to sit with perfect posture.
You don't, bro. You can just
You feel me?
relax. You might even fall asleep.
I ain't gotta worry about
Well,
shifting my.
these two do, but that was there, and that can put your feet up. But I moved it.
I ain't gotta worry
No, this
about
is
shifting my
fancy, I'm
body
fine.
weight from one ass cheek to
Yo,
the other.
a nigga might actually fall
Well, I'm
asleep
sitting
while
down,
recording
you
this
know what I
podcast.
Niggas is
Narcoleptic
comfy.
ass.
But how was everybody's week, man? Let's
How
get
was
that-
everybody's week? Well,
get it started.
It was the New Year. First though, where's my yak? It was the New Year's. Hey yo, I'm gonna keep it 100. I stayed in the crib.
I did too.
My daughter
I
was
actually
actually
did, too. I was in the house.
I actually had my son and daughter. I know you hit me up about the Aunt Rule get together, and I
Yeah.
wanted to go, but I had my daughter. She was actually throwing up New Year's
Aw.
Eve.
Yeah.
Yeah, she was throwing up. So she funked the. First off, we got
whack.
the house, y'all. We in here.
Yes, this house
Nice.
is beautiful, by
Thank
the
you.
way.
I appreciate
Clap
it.
for
I
it.
love the hardwood floor.
We got the house, and my daughter funked it up. She was the first one to do it. Throw up everywhere. She missed the toilet.
Oh, shit.
I'm mad. Like, son, you got to hit the toilet.
That's great.
Aw.
Yeah, I mean,
At least
Poor baby
put your
girl.
face in the tub.
yeah,
some shit.
something.
Fuck.
She missed everything.
Wrap your face in the shower curtain and some shit.
And me and my fiance, we brought New Year's in down here. In the man cave. She calls it a family room, but it is a man cave.
There's a sign in here that says the man cave bar is
family
open.
Facts.
The family room.
Family room.
Where?
That's what the living room is for.
Facts. keep it down. She might can hear us. Keep it down. She might can hear us.
That's what the fucking living room is for. Bring your
But,
ass. Don't
yeah,
bring your ass down here.
We brought New Year's in here. It was beautiful. 2008 just feels different.
It,
2018?
2018, my bad. 2018 feels. 2018 feels different.
It does.
It just does.
It really
It
does.
just does. So I think, and it's probably just because of my age. Like the older you get, the more stuff stick to you. I just feel like this is the time to go. Like it's just a sign. We're like, you know what? It's time to go now. And 2018 is that sign for me. I think. So
Ditto.
far, except for today, I've done push-ups. Oh yeah, I have not eaten pork since the ball drop. But we'll get into that because I think we got a segment where we want to talk about what we
got
plan on
pepperoni
accomplishing.
pizza on
the
the way.
2018.
You want some?
So yeah.
We got a pepperoni pizza on
No,
the way.
Kayla.
Rude.
How was your
I
week,
find that
Kayla?
devil. See, temptation.
How
is
was your week,
terrible.
Kayla?
My week was pretty good. End of 2017 was awesome. I left the job that I hated.
Oh, word?
Yes, left that bitch.
Wait.
It felt so good.
Aren't you skipping something? No, I don't mean to cut you off. Didn't you graduate?
Hold on.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, you skipped that.
But that wasn't this week. That
Hold
was
on,
last
bro.
month.
Bro, you ain't even let her get it. How you know she was going to get to it? Like,
But no, I wasn't. 'Cause
She wasn't.
I wasn't going to that.
all right, fine.
Because all right, so let me. Okay, so
But we got to
backtrack.
touch on that. You graduated.
Okay, yes, y'all. I'm done. I have my master's of public health from Westchester University. I graduated December 16th,
Nice.
2017.
Nice.
Westchester University. It's in Pennsylvania.
Nice.
Y'all know nothing about that. Jersey heads.
Not to cut you off, I'm going to say one more thing. For the listeners of the podcast, brothers, y'all can no longer call us dumb jocks.
Right. They got a
We
scholar
have
on the squad.
scholar on the squad.
I got my papers too. Facts.
Keep going.
Facts.
I got my
Hey, who
papers.
called us dumb jocks?
Oops.
They call us dumb jocks.
Really?
Damn,
That's
Daniel.
Damn.
I'm more than that.
What device?
Yo, this nigga showing off.
See how I'm pouring my alcohol?
Anyway, Kayla, go on with your
so
week.
with my week, so last month I graduated.
Nice,
from
congratulations.
with my master's. This past week, left the job that I hated, so that felt awesome. I gave them a 3 days notice. I was ignorant with it. They're lucky I did
Not
that.
even a 2 week, 3 day?
Nitty, 3 days.
fuck that.
I wrote my letter. I submitted my letter of resignation on the 26th. My
Fuck
last
that.
day was
I'm
the 29th.
out right now,
Yep.
nigga.
So that felt great. I probably should have did it 2 weeks. But I just didn't want to enter the new year with that monkey on my back. Like,
Well, you know you can't ask that job for a, what's they call it? When you looking for a new job and they call your old job?
A reference?
A reference?
Recommendation?
Yeah,
One of them?
you can't use that.
I don't want to use them anyway. Fuck them.
So technically,
They don't know nothing about me.
Talk about it. Talk about it. Get 'em.
Yeah, they don't know nothing about me, so I wouldn't want to use them. I mean, I was still a good worker, so I could use them. I didn't do anything bad, but I just didn't do the 2 weeks. But whatever, fuck that 2 weeks. I'm happy. They all right. They replaced me probably the next day.
Yeah,
So
right.
whatever. New Year's was awesome. I was in the house with my family. My dad and his girlfriend cooked, and my dad's a chef, so it was amazing. We did chicken and waffles. It was simple.
Nice.
But the one of the
gonna eat
waffles,
it.
hell yeah.
Hell yeah. shit.
And we did. It was kind of like a brunch thing. Like we had mimosas, champagne, wine. They had some alcohol too, but I'm cool off alcohol. Ever since graduation night, I'm cool off alcohol for a minute.
You almost
Like,
died?
Yeah, I died.
So you was throwing up all over the place too, I assume.
Not all over the place. I kept it cute. I was in a bucket. I was in a bucket.
Not really sure how cute puking can be, but
Yeah, that
Take
I was
your word for
classy.
it.
I had my pinky
It's
up.
nothing-
I was in a bucket. I was neat. I was compact. You know, I kept it under control, but my hangover was wild. So yep, it was that, and that was it. My New Year's Eve was chilling in the
can
house
dig
with
it.
family, close friends,
I can
chicken and
dig it.
waffles, mimosas. classy, you know. Pinkies up. How was your week, Fresco?
My week was cool. I was only out for just a few minutes on New Year's. I did end up stopping by the homie Aunt Road crib for I was only there for like a half an hour. And then I went back home to my son, and then I was in the house with him for the rest of the night. New Year's Day, I didn't do much. I don't even remember fucking New Year's Day. I think I got high all day and watched old Jim Carrey movies.
Classics. I don't know which movies you watch, but classics.
I was watching Me, Myself, and Irene the other day.
Classic.
Man, that shit's fucking hilarious.
Hilarious.
Never gets old. But New Year's I was just chilling. I ain't really do much. I had plans, but then it was actually my night for my son, so canceled those. I was with my young man. His birthday was recently. We had his birthday party. I didn't get a chance to talk about that. That was a huge success. Unfortunately, Flaw can't make it. He was moving into his new crib and everything like this, that. But the party was dope. It's a lot of fun.
Was DE there?
Yeah, DE was there. Shout out to DE. Shout out to DE and Avery. They both came through, and Cleo, and both of their children as well.
Word?
Yeah. DE was
I was in the building.
Yeah, shout out to them, man.
Yeah.
Unfortunately,
The LeBron family.
I couldn't make it. We was moving that weekend. It was, I think it's Saturday.
Yeah, it was
We
Saturday.
was up 8 o'clock in the morning getting a U-Haul truck.
Right. So DE came through, and he was the photographer. Him and Cleo was going back and forth taking the pictures.
Crew love.
And, they had the bouncy house. It was in the gymnasium, and they had the bouncy house in there. The kids was running back and forth in the gym and shit. I accidentally hit my grandmother in the head with a little woofer ball. I threw it across the gym.
Mama Jean?
Yeah.
You hit Mama Jean.
I did, in the top of the head. Me and Donovan was tossing the wiffle ball from across the gym at each other, and I tossed it, but it had enough air, but not enough distance, and it landed short.
Did the wig stay on?
It stayed on. She was like, "Oh, Jesus!" When it landed on her head. I walked in the other direction, but it was a great time, man. At the party, shout out to everybody that came through and showed love. Appreciate it. I'm happy 2017 is the fuck over.
Ditto.
You know what I'm saying? I'm ready to start on some fresh shit. Like you said, I'm feeling like 2018 is the year. I feel very confident, very, very great in the direction I'm choosing to move in my life. Things are falling into place. You know what I'm saying? Niggas feeling good.
Yeah.
Facts.
So with that being said,
Ow, my ear.
we about to
I'm joking.
we're about to pay some bills. AKA, I got to hit pause on the
Make sure
laptop
this shit
to make
don't
sure
fucking
this shit
delete.
works.
Amen. We'll
And
be
we'll
right
be
back.
right back.
2018 self-proclamations.
Ooh. I told
It's 2018, so
declaration.
let's talk about what we hope to accomplish this year individually.
They probably listen to this like, what the fuck she talking about?
Or they about to hear what we talking about.
So what
Who
are
wants
your...
to go first? Me?
Yeah.
I might have mentioned it earlier, but when the ball dropped, I stopped eating pork. I put it down. My goal is to be vegan by 2020.
Lit boots.
And-
I think it's very possible.
And what I didn't want to do was just stop eating everything.
No, don't cold turkey.
Right. So the first thing I did was stop eating pork. And here's a crazy story. There's a crazy story about pork. Right?
It's nasty. It's terrible for you.
Well, it's delicious.
It doesn't. I was say it doesn't taste nasty. Bacon is
Pork
good.
bacon is fucking delicious.
It is. That's literally like the only thing I like pork. Though.
It's just delicious. But here's my story about the pork, right? So I go to the first off, it snowed crazy yesterday in Jersey, and that's Thursday. By the time y'all hear this, it'll be Sunday. But Thursday, it snowed crazy. And then I still went to work, and I went out to lunch. I didn't know what was open, if anything was. But the pizza shop was right around the corner. So I said, let me go to the pizza shop. I walk in the pizza shop and I ordered a cheesesteak and fries. So I'm still on that red meat, which the red meat is next to be going in 6 months.
Was it good?
Oh, it was delicious.
Nice.
A cheesesteak in
But
Jersey though.
Here's
Debatable.
I never said it was a Philly steak. But here's the thing.
You said cheesesteak.
When you walk into a pizzeria, the pizza that they got on the deck is always cold. The pepperoni pizza was fresh. I've never seen pepperoni pizza fresh, waiting for you, already warm. That's the best pizza that they don't.
That ain't nothing but the devil.
I wanted to order me a slice.
Did you
No.
get one?
I didn't.
By the way,
But I
You
knew
weak
it
as
was a
hell.
setup. Listen, as many times as I walked into that pizzeria, there has never been a fresh pie of pepperoni pizza waiting.
That means it was just for you.
That means it was the devil, just like
yes,
Killer K said.
exactly. By the way,
Why gotta
since
be
you're
the
cutting
devil?
back on pork, be careful eating out at Italian restaurants because a lot of times they use pork in their sauce.
Thanks. I don't eat out at Italian restaurants. I appreciate that, though. Speaking of Italian restaurants, let me talk about Chinese people.
What?
Speaking of ethnic groups,
But this goes into
What
my
the
2018. In 2000, so,
To make sense, nigga?
I'm going to make it make sense.
right?
I'm eating
gonna tie it all
I'm
in.
eating my, you know what I'm saying? So I'm staying away from pork. So I'm eating as much chicken as I can right now. And we got
What
this
about
new.
turkey? Try turkey.
Oh, turkey's good, but we got this new spot around the corner called Wing Spot. This whole time I thought it was Wing Stop. I thought it was the Rick Ross joint.
spot? Nah.
But it's not. I be eating Wings Stop.
Mm-hmm.
The problem is I don't eat Chinese food because I don't know where they get their meat from. So I
Facts.
boycott
Facts.
Chinese food.
Facts.
My
Same reason I don't
fiance,
eat that shit.
my fiance normally goes to the chicken spot and picks up the chicken and brings it to me. I demolish it. I ordered the chicken this time. I walked in there and I saw all Chinese people. I said, bro, y'all think y'all slick. Y'all changed the name of y'all store. Y'all got me out here eating God knows what types of meat.
Eating dog wings.
And it's delicious though.
The best dog wings.
I was eating it and I'm like,
God, Jesus.
this is my new spot. Forget Chuck's. This chicken is delicious. This chicken is delicious. And come to find out, a bunch of Chinese people make it. Oh, y'all think y'all slick.
Dun, dun, dun.
Aw.
But yeah, forget them. Like I said, I'm off that pork. I'm back on my intermittent fasting. For those that don't know, that's when this particular one that I do, I have an 8-hour eating window and I have a 16 fasting hour window. For those of you that think that is hard, I sleep most of the fasting. So my fast is from 11 to 7. My first meal is at 11 o'clock in the morning. So I wake
not
up.
bad.
It's not bad. And
Drink
then my
water.
last meal, I make sure that it's before 6:59. And then from 7 to 11, I do not eat. That's 16 hours. But guess what? You are asleep 7 to 8 of those hours.
Some people.
Some people. Now, if
Sucks
you
for
up,
you if you're up.
yeah, it sucks for you because you're going to get the munchies, and you might head to that fridge and get whatever snacks you got in there. If you can't do that,
Or if
this ain't
anything,
for
you could just make that work for whatever your sleep schedule is. So, like
Right.
if you work overnight, but
Oh yeah. Depending on
flip
what
that.
your schedule is, make it work for you. Intermittent fasting just helps you. It doesn't. From what I know, and I watch so many videos on it, it helps you burn fat, not actually lose weight. So you burn in fat because you need energy. The body needs that energy to burn. It's because you're not eating. It goes and I guess my family must order Chinese food. She did tell me to unplug the doorbell, but I didn't listen.
She texted me
See?
too.
She texted you and you didn't do it either.
Nope.
So yeah, my 2018,
It's
I'm
not
gonna
my
keep it.
fiance.
Yes.
My 2018, I'm gonna keep it simple. Come June, I'm gonna cut out the red meat. And like I said, come
Good.
2020, I'm gonna be a vegan.
it's
I'm
lit.
trying to live. That's it for me. Y'all go. I'm sorry.
That's what's up. No, go ahead, killer. K.
Okay.
Damn, answer the phone. Answer the goddamn door.
Nigga.
My goals for 2018, definitely getting healthy again. Ever since I came home from undergrad, being home was
He was
terrible.
locked up.
From school, from undergrad, from school. I'm too cute to be locked up. Ain't nobody got time for that. But ever since I came home from school in 2015, just maintaining my health has been a struggle, especially this past year. Yeah, I fell off the bandwagon completely. Like, I had lost 50 pounds, gained it all back in 2 years. So that's drawing. and I feel it, and I hate the way I feel. So
Niggas love it thick.
Girl, you look good, girl.
well, I know I can look better.
Bugging.
But I know I can look better, and I've looked better, and I've felt better, and I've been healthier.
It's all about how you want to feel, right?
Yeah, and I know my health too, because like I know my blood pressure has been up, and I can feel it. Like especially, and I've never had issues with blood pressure. If anything, my blood pressure was always like below the normal. Normal, by the way, is 120/80. Write that down. Right, write that down. You'd be surprised how many people don't know what the right blood pressure is. Like, because I know one of my jobs, I would do blood pressure, and I'd be like, do you feel any, do you feel? Because I get people whose blood pressure is like 200 over whatever, and I'm like, oh my god, like, are you okay? And they're like, oh, I don't know what's normal. And it's like, nigga, you 40 something. How do you not know what blood pressure is? How do you not know what's normal?
Shit, I don't know.
Right. So 120/80. But yeah, my blood pressure, my I think like my cholesterol was up. That has never been a problem for me ever. I was like, what the fuck? So yeah, definitely getting my health back together, cutting out meat, getting back to my whole grains, cutting back on cheese. I love cheese. Oh my god.
Got any cheese?
Cheese has crack in it, okay?
Yeah.
I fucking love cheese.
I think when I turn vegan, the cheese is going to be the hardest part.
That's my hardest part. I could be vegan. Matter of fact, cheese.
No cheese.
Right.
What is that?
Put avocado. Well, no, they use avocado as like a mayonnaise substitute.
What is that? A sandwich with no cheese?
Avocado's delicious. But they use that as a mayonnaise substitute. Mayonnaise is fucking disgusting, by the way.
Can't have a sandwich without mayonnaise.
Yes, you can. You can
No,
put mustard on it. You don't
Oh
like
yeah,
mustard?
that's true. Yeah, mustard is good too.
But yes, working on my health, working on my finances. I need to get better at saving. I'm just addicted to traveling.
Facts.
I'm so addicted to traveling.
I'm with you on that saving thing.
Yeah, but
I got paid today, and I could have easily put something in, and I'm like, no, I need that.
right.
I want that.
Yeah, my problem, I spend my money on food and traveling, so I need to work on that. I need to be an adult, a better adult. So yeah, health, money, and just getting back to the things I enjoy to do. Like I said, this past year was very strange for me, like personally, like emotionally. I did a lot of fun things, but I had a lot of like inner turmoil stuff going on. So like I lost touch with the things that I enjoyed to do. So a lot of times like people would ask me, oh, well, what do you like to do in your spare time? And I'm like, sleep.
Wow.
Like,
right.
because like if I wasn't working, if I wasn't at internship, if I wasn't in class, if I wasn't on my way to one of those, I wanted to eat and sleep, and that was it.
Yeah. Okay.
So
I feel you.
so now that I'm done at least school, and now that I have my jobs, I have a lot more freedom. I can pretty much build my own schedule. I have a lot of flexibility now, so I want to get back to the things that I enjoyed doing before I lost touch with that. So
Nice.
finding myself again. That's all. I feel like I'm talking a lot.
Find me.
What are your goals for 2018, sir?
Well,
Oh Lord, we're gonna be.
well, don't mind if I do. My goals for the new year, man. I look back on 2017, right, and like I was in a relationship for like the last 3.5 years, and I give a lot of myself to that relationship. And being at this point now that it's completely over, I just want to get back to settling into myself and rediscovering myself at my current point in life. You guys are getting on the health kick with the food and eating right. I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna keep eating the way I've been eating.
Well, fuck you.
You say that now.
No. Listen. I'm not saying there's nothing wrong with that. You know what I'm saying? I'm just going. I don't eat too much of a whole bunch of crap anyway. So,
If I think about eating cheese, I gain 2 pounds. So fuck you, okay? Fuck you too, because men don't have it as hard as women.
Hold on, don't hijack my shit, because it ain't even about you.
Whatever.
Pause that right there. Anyway,
I just flipped him the bird, y'all, by the way.
I'm more concerned with my mental health. I want to make sure that, you know what I'm saying, I have my thoughts in order and together when, you know what I'm saying, going after and thinking about and strategizing and attempting to do different things. Getting my bread right is definitely at the top of the list. My 2 top commitments in my life right now are my son and my grind. And, you know what I'm saying? And all the things that will reward myself from taking care of those 2 things will be everything that I need to do for the rest of the year. So I just want to be mentally strong, mentally happy. You know what I'm saying? I just want to be in the pace where I'm comfortable being who I am and just kicking it the way I like to kick it. I'm going to keep getting fly. I'm going to keep getting high. I'm going to keep handling my responsibilities as a motherfucking dad. And I'm going to just keep improving and progressing, man, and just taking my life to another level mentally and spiritually, emotionally, and all the things that I need to do and to be to elevate myself and the people around me. And I also want to treat the people around me better, too. You know what I'm saying? I want to be more...
Especially me, nigga.
First of all, fuck you.
Wow.
That's first.
Wow.
Nah, real shit though, yeah, and you included.
Yeah,
I mean,
sip your drink on that one. Jeez Louise.
Everybody that's close to me and everybody who has an impact or a part of my life, I want to treat those people better, get more in tune with certain shit that they got going on. You know what I'm saying? Be a better brother, better son, uncle, dad. You know what I'm saying? Things of that nature. I just want to continue.
You know what's
to
crazy?
The next level. That's where I'm coming from.
And you made me think of that just now. You know, like it's always been Jarrell and Jared. Jared and Jarrell. Never got our names right.
Nope.
It was always us first. So, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, we got to, for 2018, let's work on our relationship. Beyond the podcast.
Yes.
So let's be better brothers.
That means you got to pick up the phone and be like, hey, I ordered a pizza and the Lakers is playing tonight. You got to come.
What?
I eat a whole pie to myself, son. You bugging.
I eat a whole pie to myself, too. When nigga order 2 pies then. What the fuck?
You got that. You got it. 2018, you got that. Order 2 pies. No pork on it, though. Extra
Matter of
cheese.
fact, nigga,
See?
hold on.
Is that good?
Hold on. I got you. Hold on.
Okay.
Super Bowl party right here.
I'm with it.
I just called it at your house.
How you
Super Bowl party.
in this man's house?
I did. Super Bowl party right here.
Hey, yo. We'll be right back.
Yes.
Baby, I got you. Look, baby, I got you. Look, baby, I got you. Look, baby, I got you. She's above average and she's about a cabbage. She want a macho man, she could do without the savage. She's the total package, which means she never slacking. Most men dream of smashing, but won't get the satisfaction. I know what you're thinking.
All right, Fresh and Fiasco.
Fresh and Fiasco, man. Here we go. Y'all know what it is. Spit out a scenario. You vote whether it's fresh for you agree with what's going on or it's fiasco for some bullshit.
Yes, sir.
So here it go. Fresh and Fiasco. The Ball brothers make their debut in Lithuania. Fresh and Fiasco.
Fiasco. Fuck. You know what? Fuck them, man.
Damn, cuz.
Fiasco. We touched on this a little bit prior when KB was here. I can't remember what we talked about. But this was about dude starting his own league, and I think we got into the conversation where I think it's like old heads over there, tall 7-footers, number 7-footers over there.
Big boys.
So what the young boy gonna do? And they can shoot, so you ain't guarding nobody. I just need to see
definitely
this.
Not guarding nobody.
I just need to see this happen. I'm going Fiasco, man. I'm just Lonzo Ball, the Laker guy. Mm-hmm. He hasn't shown me anything. So I don't know what's so special. It's now just a name. It's just a name now, right now, to me. You know, I want to see them do good, but I'm going with Fiasco right now, man.
I don't pay attention to them, so whatever. Fiasco. He played for the Lakers, right?
Yeah, he played for the
So
Lakers.
fuck him. Fiasco. I don't like the Lakers.
Damn Sixers fans. I'm saying fresh.
Why?
Fresh, man.
He don't got nothing
Because
better to
LeVar Ball brings attention to whatever the fuck he does.
do. That's not always a good thing.
Was anybody paying attention to anything going on in fucking Lithuania before the Ball brothers went
That's
over
a fact.
there?
No.
Was anybody paying attention to anything going on with whatever the fuck the name of that basketball team is? I was watching the Sports Center. The whole fucking arena is sold out before the fucking game. So, and now granted, it's like a little high school arena. So you feel like 1,700 people in there. I think they said some shit like that. You know, but hey, for some motherfuckers in Lithuania who ain't never got nothing to be excited about, it's like
This is huge.
It's like the second coming of some shit to them niggas over there. LeVar Ball over there talking shit, trying to learn the language. Like,
Fiasco.
as far as them playing basketball, I don't really give a fuck about them playing basketball. LaMelo ain't gonna be able to do a damn thing. The boy looked like a tree branch. Not even a branch, a twig. And D'Angelo, he's a fucking thief. He probably gonna steal some shit over there too. And he can't
Right.
pay.
Dumbass.
So, I mean, but other than that, it's fresh to me.
Facts.
Just because LeVar got niggas talking about a part of the world nobody fucking thought about, just because his two sons are going to play ball there.
Fiasco.
Ditto.
Fresh, baby. Triple B's. This made me laugh when I read this earlier. Nas and Nicki Minaj are supposedly no longer dating.
Fresh.
I'm gonna go. You want to speak on it real quick? Why is
Fresh
it fresh?
because they are not. I don't think they're compatible. I feel like Nas I don't want to say deserves. For lack of a better term, I feel like he deserves someone who carries themselves a certain way. And I mean, obviously, I don't know Nicki. None of us know Nicki personally, so who knows how she really is in real life. But as far as how she what her like image is, like as an artist, I would think that like the type of man, at least. Well, of course, again, I don't know Nas as a person either personally, but as far as the man that he's portrayed through his music over the years, I would just expect him to be with somebody who has a more tasteful image.
See, and I'm glad you brought that up, and I'm glad we have you here to speak on that. And
I mean, they look okay,
but for what I understand, for what I've been told, Nas is bad at choosing his women. I don't know Khalees. I don't know Nicki Minaj. I don't know Nas. I do not know these people. But from the outside looking in, Khalees was actually, this is what people don't know, she was dealing with Pharrell for beats at one time, right? And then Nas kind of scooped her while she was with Pharrell. It was kind of like a thing. And listen, do your thing. Everybody should get married. Like, I'm not against that. But I think people around Nas told Nas, don't mess with Khalees. If you want to hit. Don't wife her. You know what I'm saying? He did it anyway. I say that to say this. I'm pretty sure there was people around Nas who told Nas not to wife Nicki Minaj.
Thank God he didn't legit
He did
wife
it,
her, though.
but he did it anyway. What I'm saying is he's a sucker for love.
Oh, no.
I love Nas.
Nasir is
Nas is the
fine.
greatest. Nas is the greatest rapper of all times. But we have to stop saying because somebody's great at one thing means they're great at something else. He's not great at picking. He's not great at picking.
He's not
women.
a jack of all trades.
He's not.
Sure, clearly.
He can do one thing great as a rap. He can't act. He can't pick his women.
Can't believe it, yo, Africa.
He's good at one thing, and that's rapping.
Trying to rise above all this
But
madness,
I will say
shorty.
this: I've done my Googles on it, and I didn't even know this was a fresh fiasco. But I've done my Googles on it. Nas can't see Nas is having a hard time seeing his son Knight with Khalees, and Khalees doesn't like Nicki Minaj.
And I don't blame her. 'Cause
And
I wouldn't want Nicki Minaj around my son.
But wouldn't you then say, hey, me and Nicki Minaj is no longer together, and put it out there to let the judge know? You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
So maybe they are still together, but we need to break up publicly because they never even made it official publicly.
Well, they don't have to.
But you break up publicly? Think about it. You never made it official publicly, but you break up publicly.
But who cares what's in the media as long what happens in real life is what
cares.
matters.
But that's what I'm saying. The judge cares. So and Khalees cares. So if seeing my son means I have to break up, I'm using air quotes, break up with my girlfriend, I'll fake do it. That's what I'm saying. It's fake. I think they're still together. They're not breaking up.
I don't think a judge can tell you, hey, yeah.
No, not the judge, but Khalees. Khalees is like,
no,
Khalees.
but hold on. But what I'm saying, I don't think Khalees can't go to the judge and say, hey, I don't like her around my son. He can't be with her. The judge is going to say, well, why not? What did she do
She's
to
a
the
gangster
kid?
rapper.
But what did she do to the kid?
She's a gangster rapper.
So is Nas. What the fuck?
Right.
And that's why he can't see. I'm just saying, until he shape up, he can't see it. I'm just telling you what I heard.
I don't think. Okay, I don't think that's.
Women use that power, bro.
But I'm talking about the judge though. Like the Nicki would actually have to do something to the kid for the judge to go, okay, she's not fit to be around this kid. Not just because she's Nicki Minaj. Like, nah. Like, no. The fuck?
All right, Apollo Creed.
What the fuck?
I think.
Why you gotta bomb on me because I'm making sense?
No. I mean, we're both making sense. This is just going off what I heard. I think.
Well, no, I'm killing that fucking theory.
But they never made it public that they were together. So why would they? So why would it? Now all of a sudden, all the news media outlets know they broke up.
Because it was bullshit to begin with. That's why. Anyway, this shit is a fucking fiasco. Because first of all, nobody gave a fuck about them dealing together anyways.
Yes, they did. Everybody was hype as shit
when I saw
they got
Nas
together.
leaning on that goddamn Bentley with the money in his hand with that fucking Gucci outfit on, I said, my nigga, come on, bro. I'm gonna need you to move like an OG out here. I'm gonna need you to move like an OG. Like I said,
that's what happens when you 40 something.
This is my thing.
20 something.
Nah, this is my thing.
Not serious.
Hold on, but this is my thing. Like, you battle with Hov, bro. You battle with Hov.
They're not bad.
No, he did. It was
back in
epic.
the day.
That's what I'm saying. You battle with Hov. This was like your greatest nemesis, right? The biggest foe you could ever face. And you mean to tell me when he gets a lady, they on business suits, private jets, real secluded and off to the side, and you gonna put on a fucking Gucci suit and pose on a fucking Bentley you just got in the game?
Not to cut you off, but what if you still early 30s? But you 30, you 30, you 31, right? Let's say you turn 45, but you still look 25. Wouldn't you embrace that look? Jay-Z looks 50. Why would he look? Why would he dress young?
He still does. Does Jay-Z still try to dress young?
Nas definitely looks in his face.
Does Nas look 25?
He don't look 25.
Okay.
But he looks but he looks younger than what he is.
Right. So if you look young, wouldn't you do young shit? Sometimes.
No.
Yes, you. Come on.
Yeah, you would.
Yes, you would.
Like what?
Put
on a Gucci
Nas
outfit?
looks like he in his 20s. It's okay, but
put on a baggy Gucci outfit in 2017.
They trying to bring that look back anyway.
Nah, man, I ain't like that shit. But anyway, it's a fiasco because nobody give a fuck about them anyway. If they secretly broke up, if they publicly broke up but secretly stayed together, as you say, I guess. I just never took the book. I never took it serious anyway for the reasons that Kailah stated. It's just like, it just doesn't make sense to me. Like, but her track record with men ain't great neither. It's like, how you go from Safari to Meek to Nas? Like, shit don't make sense. Like,
yeah, word.
Safari, Meek to Nas. Nas is bad at
maybe it does
getting
make
women.
sense.
Isn't Nas kind of like the jewel out of all of it though? Like, she won. We're saying Nas lost by dating Nicki. Nicki won. Nas loses by dating Nicki.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, because,
I don't know, man. I don't know. Because I don't know how that nigga is with his girls.
We don't know none of these people personally. We don't. But
I don't.
As far as
from an image standpoint?
Yeah, definitely Nas would be an upgrade for her.
She would be, right. Meek, Safari, Meek Mill, Nas. It's an upgrade for Nicki.
All right.
As far as Nas, I think we all looking like, come on, Nas.
Nah, his track record is pretty much the same.
His track,
it's the same. She's on the same level.
His choice in women is trash. That's what I said.
Yeah, well, okay. You got the next one, bro.
Okay.
Wait, you didn't say whether it was Fresh or Fiasco for you.
Yes, he did.
No,
I
he
did.
didn't.
Yeah, I went. I don't think I said anything smarty. You got your masters. You ever? It's Fiasco because I don't think they really broke up. Fresh and Fiasco. Kendrick Lamar confirms that he is producing the Black Panther soundtrack. Can Black Panther get any fucking fire? It's fresh. Black Panther is going to be our greatest feat of all time. It's going to make mad money because it's a Marvel movie. 90-something% black characters, and then Kendrick Lamar is executive producing the soundtrack. It's going to be a lot of black power in the soundtrack. I know it is.
Hey, yo,
fresh.
This movie got so much fucking build around it.
Yo, it's crazy.
It better not be trash.
And if it is trash, oh well, because I'm going to still spend my money to go see it. And all y'all black asses, y'all better do it too. Don't listen to the ratings.
I'm going to watch it, but if it's trash, I'm going to say that shit is trash.
I mean, I'll just watch it at one time, but I spent my money. Because
trash,
a lot of times what these critics and people will do is try to lie and say that it did bad at the box office or the ratings were bad and this and that. And a lot of times they be fucking lying.
Bright was a fire movie.
And they said it was terrible.
They said it was trash because they didn't want to see Will Smith, the black man, move Blockbuster to Netflix.
Yeah, so they tried to lie and say it was bad.
But they already got approved for a part 2 of that shit.
Right. So even if it is, even if you do see people saying that it's bad, still go see it anyway. spend your money. You do it for everything else. Do it for this movie.
Son, I can't wait till Black Panther come out, and I know Kendrick Lamar, who's executive producing this.
It's going to be
This is going to be the blackest soundtrack of all time. And this is what I want to tell people. Fresco, you can go in a minute. But when you listen to this soundtrack, understand that you're not going to get it the first time you listen to it. I think it's going to be one of those soundtracks where you're going to have to listen and listen and listen over and over again to say, you know what, these motherfuckers, man, I think they deep with this shit. Shout out to Kendrick Lamar, man.
Yeah, shout out to Kendrick. It's definitely fresh. I mean, as long as it's fire, it's fresh. If it's trash, then it's fucking fiasco.
It's trash. It's trash.
I like the hype around it, but you got to deliver. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't give a fuck how many black people is in it, how black the soundtrack is. If it's garbage, it's trash. The hype is there. Now deliver the product so it can just be complete. It can be a royal flush. That's all I want. Now the talent is there. The pieces are in place. We just got to make sure we deliver. That's
I have to disagree with you on that. If Black Panther is trash, if the soundtrack is trash, we need to pretend that it's not.
No.
Just for the sake of us. For us. For black people. For us.
No.
We got to pretend like it's good.
That gives a pass for more bullshit to enter. Like, nah.
But it's 90 something. It's 90% black cast, and then you got a black executive producer of the soundtrack. We need this film and this soundtrack to win.
We need it to be good too. Fuck? We need the shit to be good too. Fuck that.
All right, Fresh and Fiasco, man. What's this nigga's name? Kendu. Fresh and Fiasco.
Exactly.
My idol.
Fiasco.
I didn't even say nothing
His
yet.
name.
Say nothing
Kendu,
yet.
what the fuck is this nigga's name? Huh? Fiasco.
In court papers, Kendu Isaacs says the bad rap he's been getting and the stress of he and Mary J. Blige's divorce battle caused him to be hospitalized recently. Fresh and Fiasco on Kendu. I'm gonna go first on this. I'm gonna go Fiasco. Here's my thing. What are you doing?
I'm playing my little violin.
Here's my thing on Kendu. And I think I might have said this in a recent interview. What did you expect, my guy? What did you expect? What did you expect? I don't understand. Like, did you think this was going to be a walk in the park? But this could be like the Nas situation where you're trying to play to the judge's strips.
Psyche.
Yeah, psyche type of thing where I'm a fake break up with my girlfriend so you can see that I'm mentally prepared to be
Nigga, you
a
rich.
father.
Get a therapist.
And
Fuck
Kendu was
outta
kind of probably on some like
emotional distress.
Mary J. Blige has been his only artist he's managed, really. I don't know who else he's managed. And when you divorced her, I'm just saying, what did you think was going to happen?
Dickhead.
I don't understand that. So it's a fiasco for me, man. I'm done with him, man.
Fiasco, you're rich. Get a fucking therapist.
It's fresh, man. Shout out to the guy Kendu.
Yo, niggas love Kendu though. Kendu, he's setting the bar for.
Shout out to the guy Kendu, man. Listen. I've seen many women pull many of the same tricks Kendu is pulling. Let my nigga get this one off. I'm sorry it has to come at the feet of one of the most legendary R&B singers of our time. But, unfortunately, she's going down. She's going down. If you know the nigga ain't shit, why would you not expect him to go for the full gusto every time, man? I mean, why are we expecting great morale from somebody who just proven to you, in your opinion, that he ain't shit? Well, expect the ain't shit nigga to, go all the way with the fuckboy shit. He's really trying to get every dime he can get. He's true to who he is. I ain't mad at him.
Fiasco. Fucking fiasco.
Yo, Kendu, man. I mean, like, what else did you think, yo? That's our last one. We got Fresh and Fiasco. Fresh and Fiasco. Some of Disney's hotels are getting rid of Do Not Disturb signs so staffers can check up on the rooms. The changes follow the Las Vegas shooting in 2017 in which the gunman reportedly put the D&D sign on his hotel room. Fresh or Fiasco? I'll go first on this. Fiasco. That was a terrible situation that happened, but you're actually violating so many other codes by not having the do not disturb sign. Like, I'm asleep, for one. I might be fucking for two.
At Disney World, though.
But it's a hotel. Okay. You're right.
Hell no, she ain't right.
At Disney World, I might not be smashing because I got the kids.
You think it ain't nobody fucking at Disney World?
But wait.
Crazy
She's
as hell.
right.
But,
No,
I mean, granted, people fuck
This
everywhere.
is why they call this dumb job.
It's probably-
Because
No, but people
you hit
fuck-
it on the spot. You hit it on the
No,
spot.
it's people probably fucking on the roller coasters at
But I
Disney
think it's
World.
like a
Shit, I'll give it a try. Shit.
I don't think they were at Disney World. I think it's like Disney Hotel. So it's like whatever Disney has bought. So
Oh,
it might be
okay.
like a different name. I didn't say Disney World.
Okay, I
Because I
understand.
think where that gunman was at was actually in
Vegas.
Vegas.
Yeah,
So that was
so-
a Disney hotel.
Oh, okay.
Right.
So you're right. There
you're not at Disney World fucking because the kids.
You're just in a hotel owned by
Just in a
Disney.
hotel. So
She's getting ready to get her props.
Let
for
me
no
go
damn
back to that.
reason,
You
too.
might be fucking.
All right.
You might be. Yo, you might be asleep. Do not disturb means I'm sleep too. So don't come in my room trying to change
Do
sheets.
not
on-
disturb
Housekeeping.
means don't fucking come in here when you see the sun.
Yeah, so that was like a one incident thing, but don't take away my do not disturb.
Don't.
don't.
My bad. This Pinnacle. I ain't know Pinnacle
Yeah,
was just fire.
Yeah, I see you.
I ain't
So
know
I'm like,
Pinnacle
damn,
was just
Gina.
fire. I thought Ciroc was it.
That shit is a fiasco, man. You might as well put a fucking camera in the bathroom while you at it. Like, what the fuck?
How about that?
No privacy.
Like,
Privacy is
nah,
important.
like this shit just. What the fuck is this, man? Like, so how do you regulate this? Are there hours that they will randomly come into the fucking room, or is this an all day, once an hour type thing? Like, how the fuck does this take place?
They
Like,
creating jobs and shit.
you know what I'm saying? Like, how do you regulate? Do somebody just come through and knock on the door and just to check, say, hey, you shooting anybody in here? Like, what the fuck? Like, and
You know I'm
you know what I'm
asleep.
saying? Hey, you shooting somebody? You know what I'm saying? If it is a gunman in there, like, is the person that's coming in to check them going to be armed? Because you can get shot just as easy as, you know, like, what the fuck? Like, I'm confused. It's a fiasco because I just don't see how you can regulate such a thing. And you can't just be walking in and out of motherfucking rooms at 3 a.m. Like, you could be a goddamn thief for all I know. I wake up in the morning, I'm knocked out asleep. And I wake up robbed, not knowing who it was, because you got a fucking patrol that walks into a bitch room unannounced just to see if I'm shooting anybody. Fuck you. Get the fuck out of here.
Wow.
I made that be words.
Right, yeah. Said it and I meant it. Shit. I also say fiasco. It's definitely an invasion of privacy. Like Fresco said, it's impossible to regulate. People are fucking creepy and weird, and there will definitely be somebody that'll take advantage of that. So nitty. If anything, metal detectors. Like, duh.
Facts.
Hello, duh. Y'all could put the metal detectors in these schools.
That's
these middle
why she
schools and
got
high
the
schools.
masters.
Put the shit in the hotel. Duh.
Again,
Have better
get patted
security.
down at the fucking entry.
Yeah, duh. Or like when you go to the airport, you gotta put your thing,
Right,
put your
right.
bags through TSA, whatever. Duh.
Do some shit like that. Don't be walking in the bitch room.
But who am I? I'm just a young scholar.
Check this shit out the door, nigga.
And with that said, we'll be right
I said, Buster,
back.
me and a girl rolling. Doom, doom. And she look like, and she just swollen.
And then that ass getting big
And then the
now.
man with the thing.
Sing.
Then what you gonna say?
When we tell him.
We gonna tell our brother, pass the Kavasi.
Pass the
We gonna tell our brother.
All right, man. So let's get into it, man. The hip hop artist of the week, believe it or not, is Mary J. Blige, man. The queen of hip hop and
Just fine.
yeah, the queen of hip hop and R&B. I believe her birthday,
January 11th.
January 11th. She's actually being nominated for an award that
Isn't that a banging ass birthday
it
gift?
is. I'm trying to get the information.
She's getting her
Birthday.
star on the walk of. On the whatever.
All right, so Mary J. Blige, she's actually our hip hop artist of the week, and she's the queen of hip hop and R&B.
No.
January 11th, she'll turn 46.
Oh,
Shout out to Mary J.
She's as old
Blige.
as my mom.
Mary J. Blige
she was older
was
than
actually born in the Bronx. I think we know Mary J. Blige for Yonkers, but she was born in the Bronx, and she got her start in music by singing with Uptown Records in 1989. At 18 years old, she was the label's youngest and first female artist. Her debut album, What's the 411, was executive produced by Puff Daddy. Take that. She had spun off hits including You Remind Me and Real Love. Real Love is the shit. Since then, she's released 12 additional albums and have garnered 9 Grammy Award wins from her 31 nominations. And on January 11th, Mary J. Blige will receive a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame.
I feel like that's long overdue. Like, she should have been got that.
Oh, yeah, facts. I get that, yeah.
Better late than never, whatever.
Yeah.
At least she's alive and here to
At least
see
she's
it.
alive to get it. Give them their roses while they can still smell them. So what's our thoughts on Mary J. Blige? Like, what are we doing with Mary J. Blige? You know what I'm saying? Like, just like they said, Mary J. Blige is the queen of R&B hip-hop. Soul R&B hip-hop. You know what I'm saying? Like, Mary J. Blige could do no wrong in my eyes. You know what I'm saying?
Debatable.
Debatable? Wait.
Well,
What's debatable?
I don't.
You don't remember that fucking Burger King commercial?
What's in the chicken
I've never seen that commercial.
Crispy chicken, fresh
I actually
lettuce,
have never
pretty
seen that
cheeses.
commercial.
No.
I actually have never seen that commercial. I'm gonna keep it on it.
Fuck out of here with that one.
I've never seen that commercial.
You go on YouTube and watch it. It's the most like basic ass commercial ever.
So
For a Mary J.
So
Blige.
she can't sing about crispy chicken?
No.
That shit
No.
was whack, dog.
What's in that chicken snack wrap?
All right, so Mary J. Blige. Let's get into it. What's our favorite Mary J. Blige song? You want me to go first? I'll go first. Everything. Mary J. Blige.
Oh,
And the name of the song is called Everything. It's off the Share My World album. I knew that song was fire because back in the day, me and my niggas used to walk up and down the block with a radio. Back in the day, we used to have radios.
I'm so curious as to where the story is going.
And we used to listen to the gangsters rap songs ever.
got throw a little Mary J in the mix.
But us gangsters walk up the street bumping Mary J. Blige, everything. My nigga LP, shout out to LP, would play that record and we would walk up the street and it'd be never a problem because that Mary J. Blige,
Mary.
Everything, oh my God, was fire.
Yeah.
I don't know if that shit was that fire.
It was fire. Thank you.
That was literally, I had that.
That
I
was
was
no.
Everything is Share My World.
Wait, the
Share
song is
my
fire.
Don't you
But I'm not
leave.
putting that shit on radio walking down the street playing that shit.
Son, the beat, it's only cause of you. You know what?
I'm never sad.
Don't do it to him. Don't give it to him. Everything
I
was
know this
fire.
song. This shit is fire as hell. I love that song. But I'm not playing that shit on
We
radio.
did, and we didn't get no flack for it. That was the only R&B song that we could play.
The only one.
Only one.
That was the only R&B song a nigga could play walking down the street. Mary J. Blige, Share My World.
No,
That shit
Mary J.
sounds-
Blige, everything.
Everything.
Not the
Mary J. Blige,
album.
everything. It's the only song you can play, R&B song you can play walking down the street.
Facts. Yo, this nigga really tickling right now.
Right.
I'm not.
That was- I
Like,
had
it's
that.
dead. I'm dead serious. I'm dead serious.
All right, that's not what's up. That's not what's
What's
up.
your favorite Mary J. Blige song?
Probably Real Love. Real Love.
Oh. Okay.
Real Love.
You wasn't.
I didn't know what
You
sounds
weren't
like.
born, were you? Kayla, was you born?
Yes, I was.
My bad.
I might have been like 2 or 3 when that album came. It came out in 90 something. I remember my mom playing it growing
And
up.
does You're All I Need count?
Mary J.
You're
Blige. That's
all
Yeah, does it count?
I need.
That'll probably be my top
one of the
one.
greatest rap hip hop songs of all time.
That'll probably be my top one.
Yeah, I'm torn between My Everything and Share My World. Share. They were both on the Share My
And then
World
her
album.
feature she did with Common on the what's the name of that song?
Yes, I can't think of it, but I know it.
Come close to me, baby. I can't remember the song. I think it's called B, some shit like that.
When they were like doing the sign language and stuff.
Yeah,
in the
yeah.
video.
Mary J.
She
Blige
killed
is
that.
just
That's my
fire.
shit. Mary J, you know what I'm saying? She definitely deserves that star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. What's the criteria for getting your name up there? Because it
Right.
took like 88 years for her to get hers. I just
I
want
don't
her.
know.
I just really want her to learn how to dance.
Well, I don't know. I think just her overall body of
Mary
work.
be
put her
killing
on
that shit,
song.
dog. Fuck out of here.
Oh.
Mary be hitting it.
Wait. Before we get into that, what is your song? Because we're going to definitely get into that
All
Mary
right,
J.
Share My
Blige
World.
dance. Share My World.
Yeah.
Your song, Share
My world.
Duet.
Don't you leave. Wake up. Whenever you need me.
What the fuck, boy?
That?
Jesus.
That was my version of it.
That was terrible.
But that's your joint? Talk
Yes.
about it real quick.
I love that song. I just remember being in like, I guess elementary school. I was a child.
Kindergarten.
All right, like second grade, like second, third grade, and all my mom will play DMX, Faith Evans.
Wait. Moms?
Yes,
was
my
playing
mom.
DMX?
She was. That's why I love DMX. Because of my mom, I love DMX.
This is a beat that I can free.
Just drop
You
the
know what?
real.
You know what? Stop.
Y'all niggas know my skill.
I'm done. Just keep going. My bad. DMX is that
This
nigga.
nigga is lit
he
down
is
here
that
right
nigga.
now.
I love DMX. DMX, Lil Kim, Faith Evans, and Mary J. Blige. My mom bumped them constantly, so
Facts.
I grew up listening to Mary J. So, share my world.
What are we doing? What are we doing with this Mary J. Blige dance? I think this shit is fire.
She be fucking that
I
shit
think that
up. She
shit
be
is fire.
swag it. I'm richer than all y'all. Y'all fuck with me. Hitting
First
that
of all,
shit.
you dropped the mic. Talk to me. What are we doing with this Mary J. Blige dance?
fuck
You trying to get rid of that shit, man.
No,
You trying to get
man,
rid of it?
she
No.
fucking that shit up. Now, Lil Kim needs to relax.
That
a
little
bit.
Kim shit where she be like,
I like when she hear her Wu Tang. When she hear her little Wu Tang shit. That she be fucking it up. Lil Kim be fucking it up. That she's the queen bee.
Little
I
Kim
can't
got a
be mad at
sick-
her.
Little Kim Wu Tang or the Mary J. Blige dance? What we
Mary
going
J.
with?
Blige dance.
Which one we going with?
Which
Yeah.
one we going with?
Oh, we definitely going with Mary. This little Kim, I don't know what the fuck she be doing.
She
Like, she,
Look at this.
like,
Look at
what?
that as hell.
she look like
She already looked in the face.
she
Looks
like
dumb.
fresh
as hell.
Jello in the fridge. Like she just won't stop moving. Like what are you doing? Like what are you doing? Like especially and it's always to the Mobb Deep song. Like,
She like-
every time. Like
She like fat
what's
on the
the
ass
deal?
cheek, huh? Just
It's just-
don't stop moving.
it just looks weird, man. Like why? First of all, like it looked like she jumped out of a fucking airplane. Like that's what she looked like when she do that dance. Like and she just waiting to pull her fucking parachute cord. Like the shit just looked dumb.
But that Mary J. Blige shit,
Fresh.
you gotta keep the leg out with that,
Nah, man.
In the hills.
I don't like that shit either.
baby.
Fucking it up.
There's no need to worry. All right, I ain't gonna go.
I mean, it's just
I was hoping Kayla was gonna join me, but she didn't.
it's just like getting randomly asked. She dances like she just got randomly asked to go down the Soul Train line at the family cookout.
And she fucking
like
it
she
up. You
didn't
put
know.
her
She
on the
didn't know.
spot.
Like she didn't know they was gonna ask her.
Like, hey man, come on down the Soul Train line, girl. Man, boy, I don't really feel like it today. And then they play the
fuck
song,
it up.
and then like that's what she do. That's what
Um,
I like to do.
So we got a fresh 2018 One's Gotta Go with Mary J. Blige Records, man. So here we go. We want to pose up on Twitter. Hashtag Pod Brothers. What's this, episode 68? Pod Brothers 68. We'll have a poll
68?
up. Yeah. 69, you
You
think?
sure?
68 or 69. We don't know, goddamn. We ain't
We'll
recording.
figure it out, and it'll be the right
We
number
took the
when
whole
it gets
month of December
uploaded.
off for technical
Yeah,
difficulties.
we took December off. 68 is 68.
Really?
I just did the Google. 68.
All right.
Mary J. Blige One's Gotta Go. MVP featuring 50 Cent in Game. So actually, this was 50 Cent in Game's song.
And they
Mary
threw
Mary
Flaw
must have
on it.
remixed it and did her own joint. Runaway Love featuring Ludacris. I Can Love You featuring Lil Kim. Rainy Days featuring Ja Rule. One's Gotta Go. It never exists, and you'll be okay with that. Which one is it? Kayla, you go first. Ladies first.
Runaway Love featuring Ludacris.
Are you kidding me? Runaway Love.
Runaway Love.
Runaway
That song
Love.
was corny to me. I'm sorry.
But it had a message to it.
It did. Sorry for being the
Now that little Lisa's only 9 years old.
corny. It's gotta go. That's gotta go. I mean, like, I did appreciate the positive message and all, but that message wasn't for me. I didn't need that message, so.
It's pretty rude.
I get you. Yeah, that is fucking rude.
That's some rude shit right there.
Ludacris was talking about hoes, and then he decided to do something positive, and you got women. You know, I didn't want that from Ludacris.
I mean, I didn't need it. All the hoes that he been singing about, they needed to hear that damn message.
I got you though.
I mean, he do got hoes in different area codes.
Ludacris,
As he should.
Yo, Ludacris had a fire ass run, but we didn't say anything about Ludacris.
I got hoes.
I got hoes.
In different area.
Rest in peace.
Area code. Area.
Rest in peace, Nate.
Codes.
I'm gonna get rid of the
Whoa.
the Mary 50 and Game song
Oh, okay.
because I never even heard that shit.
What?
I didn't
Yes,
even
you
know them
have.
niggas had a fucking
Hated to
song.
love it. The underdogs on top.
He
Shine
heard
baby
the
into
original
my heart.
song.
Oh, Mary
but
was on
niggas
that
ain't
too?
heard.
Yeah,
Oh, that's-
the remix.
Oh, that's definitely gotta go. That's trash
What?
compared to the other three. What was the other three again? Runaway Love
Runaway Love, I Can Love
I
You,
Can
and Rainy
Love You.
Days.
and Rainy
It's
Day.
just those-
Rainy Days was fire.
Yeah, I'm about to say you cannot.
Rainy Days is fire as
If
hell.
any of you
The-
niggas say Rainy Days
the
gotta
video
go,
You're
was
not a fan of hip
The
hop.
video was trash. The video was trash.
that
as
was
fuck.
passion. Like Mary
But the
and
song
Ja
was
Rule
hot.
pushed each other.
Yeah.
It's
song was
just
hot.
like rain.
We should have put instead of that 51, man. We should have put the joint on there with her and Jamie Foxx, man. Love Changes. That shit was fire. Jamie Foxx and Mary J. Blige
Yeah, I don't
on Jamie
remember
Foxx
that
album Unpredictable. Y'all niggas asleep.
Jamie
Wow.
Foxx is fire. I
Well,
remember
wake
that.
me up. I was looking on.
It's called Love Changes. Love Changes. That
Go
thing
look it
right
up.
there is
Love
fire.
changes.
It just
and
better
love
be.
changes, and best friends become strangers.
Is that
A
the
whole
song?
different song.
Yeah, I'm like, is that the song?
No, it's not. But yeah. That 50, that shit got.
I'm gonna go with the MVP song as well.
What?
Runaway
like-
Love. Runaway Love had a message. It's fire. Ludacris tried something different, so I'm not knocking him on that. Like Ludacris could have
Sweet.
kept talking about hoes, but he chose to save little
Right.
girls.
Or
So he gave with
we could even put the joint with damn, it was just motherfucking the Cassidy and Mary J. Hustler remix. You could have put that shit in there. She
All
killed
right,
that.
so
Yo, I
Runaway,
listen to that song every day
but
when I
Runaway
wake up.
Love is fire to me because I knew what they was going with it. I Can Love You featuring Lil Kim. Please don't.
You
touch
better not.
Anybody
Yeah,
that
that can't get
that,
touched. Nah, that can't get touched.
you niggas is bugging.
That absolutely cannot get touched.
Rainy Days, Ja Rule and Mary J. Blige. They suck.
Feel like Cha wash away.
They sung they fucking hearts out. You bugging
Especially
if you
Ja
picking
Rule.
that. So
When the
yeah,
sun comes out, I see your face. Smile.
That sound like you're hurt. You all right?
I'm going with 50 Cent and Game MVP joint. 'Cause
What?
that song was fire without her. It didn't need her. It didn't need her.
I guess.
Replace
This is true.
Rainy Days. Take Mary J. Blige off. Who doing that? Nobody.
Nobody.
Take I Can Love You featuring Little Kim.
Nobody.
Who doing that? Nobody.
Nobody.
Rainy. Oh, don't we start off Q Sweat.
Sweat.
That's my nigga. Nobody. Yo, first off, I'm drunk off this.
Yeah, he is. He done had about 4 cups straight.
I did.
Okay,
And I
no
won.
Broke that
chaser.
shot glass over there,
No
my nigga.
juice.
And I want more. This ain't no shot glass.
No,
This
on a bar.
Niggas is sipping. No ice.
This nigga, man.
Right. That shit is room temp,
Ain't got to
okay?
drive in that bullshit ass snow out there.
Shout out to Mary J. Blige getting her Hollywood star
Yay.
January 11th. Mary J. Blige is the shit. She's the queen of hip hop and R&B. I don't think there's no other artist that's queen of hip hop and R&B.
True. Although I would question her voice now in the present. I don't particularly care to hear her singing like live today. Her voice, I mean, I guess that's with age, whatever, and whatever she smoked back in the day. Her voice is definitely not what it was when she started.
This is the opinion of Kailah, aka
So she
Vitamin
sounds,
K.
she still sounds good.
Shit.
She still sounds
I
good
think
live.
but I think we need to take into consideration the work that they put in. If she sounds, if she sounds trash now, I still respect her. Like her
Well,
age.
yeah,
like,
of course.
So you still gonna listen to her
But no,
sing,
but it's
though?
not just her age.
But-
It's not
but-
just her
But
age.
what if she's stressed? She just got divorced from her husband. She
I'm not
getting a divorce.
talking about like
Hold on, man. Hold on. Niggas
what
don't
if the
take no
divorce-
slack on Bobby Brown when he try to sing now.
he sounds a fucking mess too.
That's
But
what
we
I'm
still,
saying,
but we still
exactly.
want to listen to him
What
and
if?
respect
What
him.
if the
Oh, no, the
divorce?
fuck we not.
What if the divorce took a toll on her though? That's what I'm saying.
No,
Listen,
fuck
that could be true, and we'll understand, but we don't want to hear that shit.
yeah, cause she screams now. She don't sing. She be screaming.
That's
I mean,
like-
that's still Mary.
Yeah,
Like-
it's like, all right, we understand Bobby Brown's plight. He lost his ex-wife and his daughter, like the same way.
All
But
these people
I'm not
talk.
about to.
Hey, yo.
I'm not about to listen to Bobby Brown sing.
It's my prerogative. Top 5 songs of all times, though.
Maybe not.
But I'll listen to it on iTunes. But I don't want to hear him sing that shit on stage.
right.
Just like I'll listen to Share My World on iTunes, but I don't want to hear her sing that shit on stage.
What we not going to do is compare Bobby Brown. I get what y'all saying. I'm drunk, but I caught what y'all saying. Bobby Brown and Mary J. Blige. Mary J. Blige sounds better than Bobby Brown.
Yeah,
Bobby Brown
But
does
just
sound
saying that how
Bobby
they don't sound.
trash.
But so does Mary J. a little bit.
You think so?
She's not complete trash. She's on a scale of 1 to 10. I don't know. She doesn't sound as good as she used to. She doesn't.
But that's what I'm saying. I get that she's older, and we have to accept the transitions that she's making. She
But
doesn't
it's like,
sound
stop
as bad
screaming.
as Mary J. Blige. I mean, she doesn't sound as bad as Bobby Brown.
Well, no, but he was just saying to
Bobby
the point
can't
that he
sing
just
at all.
doesn't sound as good as he used to. Like, nowhere near. But neither does fucking...
That's crazy.
Point
I
I'm
mean, she's
saying
still
is
Mary J.
that
Blige
I'm
at the
just
end of
not-
the day.
If you don't sound good, I'm not listening to you, regardless of the amount of work you put in.
Yeah, it's painful to hear her sing live. She's screaming.
Now, I haven't listened. I haven't listened to her sing in a long time,
Right.
real long time.
She can't.
But
So, to continue on with the Mary J. Blige conversation, I'll just say this. If there was a concert happening and Mary J. Blige was like, it's 2 concerts happening in your town. Kailah's from Philly, Fresco's from Trenton, Flaw's from Trenton. There's 2 concerts in your city. Mary J. Blige is on one. What artist would stop you from going to see Mary J. Blige? Like, R&B. Only R&B. What artist would you be like, you know what, I want to see this person, not Mary J.
DMX.
Is there a person? DMX? R&B? No. Not DMX.
Oh.
R&B.
Somebody. R&B. Faith Evans.
Faith Evans over Mary J?
Yeah.
Are you kidding?
Faith Evans can still sing.
Are you kidding me?
Faith Evans can still sing.
Wow.
Live. What? I like Faith Evans. Faith Evans? I mean, she's not.
Faith
I guess
Evans never over
You would
Mary
never
J.
go see Faith Evans?
Never.
I would. Oh,
Never.
well. I said it and I meant that
Wow.
shit. Y'all better not get my mentions talking crazy neither, because y'all will get
They will
muted.
be in your DMs. Oh, did you really say Faith over Mary J?
I did. I said it and I meant it. I would see Faith Evans before Mary J.
Fresco.
Blige.
If there was a concert going on in your city, Trenton, stand up. Mary J. Blige is performing. It's another R&B artist. What artist is performing and stopping you from going
just
to see
alive
Mary?
or dead, or just alive?
Alive.
You can't see
If
them
Michael,
if they dead.
if Michael was performing, of course, let's forget that.
First person I thought
alive,
of, shit.
alive. What artist? What R&B artist?
You be male or
stopping
female,
you from-
correct?
Male or female is stopping.
Yo. Don't ask me the fucking question no more. I heard you.
You drunk?
You asked me like 5 times.
I see
Like,
2 of you right now. Just
Jesus.
answer the question.
Beyonce?
Beyonce.
Right.
Beyonce?
Well, you didn't say that. You didn't say Beyonce.
But I agree.
Yeah, I go see Beyonce.
You were trying to make it seem like there ain't
no.
nobody out there that you.
No.
go
I
see
didn't say
before
that because
Mary.
I'll say Miguel.
I'm not-
Miguel.
I'm not-
Oh, yeah.
Miguel is fire.
I'm not interested
Speaking
in
of
seeing
that,
Mary
Miguel
J.
is
Blige
going
in
on
concert
tour.
at all.
Huh?
I'm not interested in Mary J. Blige in
Neither am
concert
I.
at all.
You're not?
No.
But then Mary J. Blige was your idea to talk about. You're not interested.
I mean, I like her, but first of all, I had her on a list of people for birthdays. She was on a list.
Mary J. Blige is fire.
She is, but I
What's the
wouldn't.
411? Real love?
I'm not denying
But
her.
she
I'm not
can't
saying she's not
sing.
talented.
I
I'm not
don't
saying,
wanna
I'm not
hear her
saying she's
sing
not
live.
a legend. I'm just like on a night of me getting ready to go out, like going to a Mary J. Blige. Like I would only go to a Mary J. Blige concert if I
somebody
was
pick-
dating a girl who was really into Mary J. Blige's music, and I'd be like, hey, I want to surprise you with Mary J. Blige tickets being in town tonight. But I'm not going to jump up and call somebody and be like, hey, yo, Mary J. Blige in town tonight. Yo, we out. Like, nah, it's not. It's not me.
Yeah,
It's not going to happen.
I mean, I wouldn't not go
I wouldn't
see
do that
her.
for Beyonce either. I'm real particular about the motherfuckers
I do
go
that
see
for
in concert.
Beyonce. Like,
First
listen.
of all, her shit too expensive.
We're
Fuck
going
that.
to listen. We go to a Beyonce listen.
I'm
Beyonce
not
concert.
going to a Beyonce concert. No
I
time
seen
soon.
her, but I
ain't
didn't
got
like
the tab
jump
for
up
that.
to go see her. Like Jay-Z
Shout
was there.
out to Mary J. Blige for
But shout out
getting
to
that
Mary,
star.
man. I ain't gonna say a lot of positive stuff
We
about
appreciate
you.
you.
I appreciate your
Yo,
talent.
she is
and what you
a
get into
legend,
the
though.
game.
She has
is a
made
legend.
meaningful contributions to hip hop and R&B. Obviously,
And
why
that,
she's
damn,
getting the star.
and that damn JoJo, or which one was it? Put it through hell, right?
No, KC.
It's KC,
my
my
nigga.
bad. One of those
KC, my nigga.
one of those motherfuckers.
Yeah,
Going
shout out to Mary
crazy,
J. Blige. She's our hip hop artist of the week. Her birthday is January 11th. She'll be 46. We love Mary J. Blige, man.
We do, even though we was talking heavy shit.
Real love, real love. It's like one of the simplest songs. I think it's the simplest beat. Shout out to Puff Daddy, and it's just the simplest words to say, man. Which beat should I put under this Mary J. Blige segment?
Wow.
Everything. Give it everything.
Yeah, do that. Do a mix. Do a mix of all the songs we said is our favorite.
Okay.
And I'll be waiting up until you get home, cause I can't see what you get.
Yeah, that shit fire. That shit fire.
Some shit you don't know.
What? Write that down. I missed that.
Hey, yo.
Some
Spell
shit
that.
I don't know.
Okay, everybody. What's going on? This is our Dope and Nope segment. And this week we have an artist from Philadelphia. And his name is Heis. Heis, well, it's spelled Heis. What do you think, Kayla?
I think it's Heis.
Heis. I think it's
Sorry
Heis.
if it's not. I'm
If it's
sorry.
not,
And it's a shame because
our
I
bad.
actually told him to hit you all up about being featured. So I'm terrible for not knowing how it's pronounced. But
So,
shout out to ESU.
yeah,
Charleston
Heis
University.
is a recent college graduate from Philadelphia working as a software developer in Virginia. He began recording music a few years back and along with 4 friends, co-founded 4-1 Love Entertainment. In 2013, they formed the One Love Entertainment joint. Since then, he has grown as both artist and businessman, becoming CEO of the record label. In the past 3 years, he has released two collections available on 41love.com. Recently, he's been releasing singles that each pick at a different part of his year, leading to the forthcoming EP, Hell of a Year, Volume 1, Keep Striving, Little One. Keep Striving, Little One. It's a look at his past years and his ups and downs. Attached are the most recent singles. Okay, well, that's for me. My bad. I should have told y'all that.
He's drunk, y'all.
But
so
basically,
don't
yeah,
mind him.
I had no idea Pinnacle was this fire.
When I tell y'all this nigga, I should have recorded him fucking up this Pinnacle, like legit drinking it like it's water, and it's not water. No mix, no nothing, no ice, no nothing.
So, here is Heis with the MP3 with his track.
What's the name of the song?
That's a good question.
What in the
What other
hell?
collaboration? What the hell is the name of this record?
Yo.
Oh, my bad. No. My bad. Here is Heis, and the name of the record is called Inspire. To vote for this track, use hashtag PopRose68. To vote for this track, Dope or Nope, and we'll be right back.
I just want to inspire. The proof is in the pudding. Showing you could be everything that they said you couldn't. Or what? Or should. Whatever. Feel it, really. It's in me. From the veins to the soul, get the loud pack and I roll, then I'm ready to go. Cause it ain't no fucking losses when it come to bosses. Jesus on my side, don't cross it. Success in the air, I caught that shit like Randy Moss. It's the way I run this shit, you would think that I'm the boss, kid. Heir to the throne, you niggas busy trying to floss shit. Your motherfuckers throne must be high above that horse shit. Talking bullshit, don't fade it with the forces, don't force it. End up somewhere out north, leak leaking like a faucet. Oh shit, cause it's real out here. And I'm just trying to inspire you niggas. Quite frankly, getting sick and tired of niggas. Y'all pulling on triggers, disrespecting queens, calling them bitches, saying you got riches. Yeah, blah blah. Well, I'm on another level, so get high like me. It take more than weed. This their life grind, they got me on top. And this grind don't stop, this shine don't stop, these rhymes don't stop. What the fuck you forgot? I think not. I'm just trying to inspire you niggas, but I'm getting sick and tired of niggas. While I'm trying to get these racks, ripping tracks, man, it's finna be a breeze. And I'm finna get this cheese, or add the turkey and the lettuce, please. Let us pray, my mama always feel at ease when I'm riding through these streets. Cops trying to arrest me for murdering these beats, but it ain't a crime officer, but I off your son. So leave me be and let me build for like a carpenter. Jimmy Carter presidential going harder, bruh, and harder, bruh, and harder, bruh, like I often do. I don't got time to prove that you are you, cause I don't give a fuck. Put your foot in my shoe and you'll see why. I'm aiming for the sky, shooting for the moon. Life won't pass me by, I know my time is coming soon. Floating on the stars, speed of light, screaming fuck your car. 0 to 2 milli in the millisecond. Watch me rocket Led Zeppelin. I'm hungry as shit and I'm ready for seconds. So pass the plate around like I'm your reverend. The real don't mess with fake, so I keep that shit separate. But I'm just trying to inspire you niggas. Quite frankly, getting sick and tired of niggas. Don't blink or you might see me pass. Puff puff, hit the gas. I know this life don't last, so while I'm here is only first place. I'm never taking last. Money coming in fast and it's never enough. I need more. Okay, time to switch to the flow. For one love at the stroke, you need resupply. Hurry up and buy, come and get it and go. Oh, well, I'm just trying to inspire you niggas. I'm just trying to inspire you niggas. So get inspired or get retired. No inspiration and no drive. Fall into that temptation. Crash landed in the basement, so motherfucking complacent. But it's cool cause I'm chasing that money smell. My favorite fragrance, I'm different. So when niggas be calling me bro, I tell them there's no relation. Fuck all my favorite. Shout out Ciroc. Fucking killed this beat. I'm just trying to inspire you niggas. I just wanna be an inspiration. I'm just trying to inspire you niggas.
And we are back. That was Heis, and the name of that record was Inspire. Once again, to vote for that track, use hashtag PopRose68, and we'll get your vote. Make sure you vote on the polls. Shout out to Heis, shout out to Philly, and you know what I'm saying, it is what it is. Let us know what y'all think of that record. Now, I want to get into this topic that I seen that was going on, and it's 2018, it's a whole new year, and what better time to get to know yourself than the present, right? This topic that I want to talk about is taking a 30-day break from dating. The pros and cons of it. Let's talk about it. Miss Kailah, are you actually on a break from dating? Has it been 30 more days? What are we talking about?
Wow. It's definitely, my situation is complicated. See, I don't want to go too into it because I'm not really into putting my business out there per se.
I got you right.
Because, there are some people who know, and people talk. I don't know. Whatever. Stop. Oh, I thought you was falling asleep on me. I think he is.
I'm super duper fucking drunk.
Yeah, he is falling asleep on me. But I've definitely, I guess I'll say if anything, if it's not applicable right now, I definitely have taken breaks from dating. And I think it's definitely healthy. It definitely is. It's needed, and you should. I don't think it's healthy to hop from dick to dick.
How long? Well, yeah, hop from dick to How long, though? This article that I sent you guys and that I read was 30 days to get to know yourself. Is 30 days long enough?
It depends. I mean, I feel like it depends on what the past situation was. Because when you break up with somebody or stop talking to someone or stop dealing with them, whatever, it doesn't always have to end on bad terms. Like, I've stopped talking to people or messing with people and it didn't necessarily end on like I fucking hate your guts, I don't want to hear from you ever again. It was just dang, like I fuck with him, he's cool, but I just know he's not for me. So let me just fall back and not waste my time or his.
Right.
And, we can still be cool. He's not a bad person. He didn't do anything wrong to me. He's not a fuckboy. He's just not my, I don't know. Something's not it.
I was reading this article, and what the article was basically saying was, I'm going to just make my own examples. If you go to the gym and work out, you're going to see results. You're going to see muscles. You're going to lose weight if you go to the gym and be dedicated to it, right? If you read a book, you're going to know what that book was about. Make a long story short, relationship, getting to know somebody. If you put your all into a relationship, you really won't get your all back. I think being in a relationship is like the only one thing that if you actually put in, you won't get back.
Well, with that's not necessarily true. Like if you put the time in, I feel like with the right person. But I like love and how everybody measures love, or just like people measure success differently. So people, some things that people may deem as successful as far as a relationship, others they may not have that same opinion, or they may not view that as a success for a relationship. So everything, it's hard to I don't know, like generalize things, because everybody has different standards, everybody has definitions of love, everybody shows love different ways.
I guess what I'm saying is there's everything else, and then there's a relationship where if you actually put 100% in, you see results. Like, you are single, correct, Kayla?
Mm-hmm.
But if you decided to date and you put 100% in, are you aware that you might not get 100% back?
Yes, but I mean, that's with anything.
No, I think that if you put 100% in the gym, if you put 100% in the kitchen, if you say, I'm going to go vegan, like I might have said earlier in the episode, I'm going to go vegan and I'm going to eat all vegan foods, you'll reap the benefits. If you say, I'm going to go train to be a boxer.
But it's hard to compare those things because like a relationship, it's not, I don't know, it's not absolute, it's not, it's like emotions are involved and situations are involved, whereas with working out and stuff like that, that's more of a concrete, like,
I definitely hear what you're saying. Yeah, I definitely see what you're saying. Like kind of like makes me see differently, because I came into this conversation, I came into this episode on some, you know what, the person that wrote this article is right. If I go to the gym and work out, I'm gonna see results. If I change my diet, I'm gonna see results. If I do anything else besides being in a relationship, I'll see results. It's just that being in a relationship, you just won't see results no matter how hard you go.
But that's when you're with the wrong person, or the person you're not supposed to be with. Now, when you're with the right person, then you get those results, but you don't know if you're with that right person until you try the relationship.
To the listeners, have you ever taken a 30-day break from dating? If you have, what did you get from it? I'll say that I remember not too long ago, first off, I'm engaged now.
Yay.
I'm soon to be married this year, 2018.
Yay.
Yeah, thank you.
When's the month? Y'all got a date yet?
Sometime in October.
I need a date. I need a venue. What's the color theme? Like,
but we still working on that. We just got the house, so now we want to focus on the wedding and see what we want to do. If we want to do like overseas or local.
Oh, y'all fresh.
Yeah.
Overseas money.
Right. But
okay.
As far as that goes, as far as what I was talking about, I actually forgot what I was saying.
Drunk ass.
Yeah, I'm drunk as hell. I actually fall asleep.
Taking a 30-day break from dating. What does that look like?
Right. So when I took my break, thank you.
Lord. When
I took my break from dating, I actually said to myself that I would get to know myself better.
Yeah.
But I actually didn't. And now that I think about it, being a 34-year-old man, if I actually took a 30-day break to get to know myself and actually only needed 30 days, let's say whatever the time frame that I needed to get to know myself, I don't know if I would ever want to be in a relationship. Because doesn't getting to know yourself help you realize how dope you are?
Yeah.
And then you don't want nobody to actually interfere with your dopeness? Like, getting to know yourself can be really risky if you really do it the right way.
Well, first of all, I feel like, I mean, if you're a dope person, it should definitely take more than 30 days to get to know yourself. Actually, it takes a lifetime to get to know yourself, because we're always changing. You know, we experience new things every day, where at least you should be changing. You should be evolving. You should be continuously gaining knowledge and maturing and so on and so forth. So getting to know yourself is going to be a lifelong thing.
Facts.
But again, I feel like it depends on initially what that last relationship was like. Because like I said, if it was just a simple, you know, it didn't end on a shitty note, but we're not going to be together, whatever, then that's one thing. It probably doesn't take that much time to kind of get over it and move on. But if niggas then, you know, hit on you or cheated on you or something like very traumatic or, you know, catastrophic, then 30 days most likely isn't going to be enough. I feel like it's like a good starting point.
That 30 days will go by real quick, won't it?
It depends on the person. Sometimes that 30 days can feel like 30 years, because I felt that before and it fucking hurts.
How long have you been single?
I've been single for far too long. I don't deserve to say no. I've been single, since I want to say like 2014, 2015. 2014.
That's a long time, but it's 2018.
That's not long. I mean, I've had fun while I was...
Okay, so let me ask you this question. Have you been single so much? Have you figured it out yet? Like,
yes,
yourself?
and now, I'll explain why I've been single for so long. So the last relationship that I was in was, I won't say it wasn't a healthy relationship. The state of mind that I was in when I entered the relationship wasn't good. The environment I was in, it wasn't good. So, I mean, the relationship wasn't all bad. And I mean, of course, you know, I made some decisions too. I'm an adult. You know, I'm of sound mind. So I did make some conscious decisions that I shouldn't have made while I was in that relationship. But overall, that was a relationship I shouldn't have been in. And I went through a lot in a very short time frame. And so I knew that I needed to not be with anyone else, because I think one of the mistakes that people tend to make is just rushing into a relationship. And of course, I'm the type of person I want to be in a relationship. I like companionship. I like, you know, cooking and cleaning and catering to a man. And I mean, I'm a strong, independent woman, whatever all that bullshit is. Yeah, I can cook. Do you see me? Yeah, I can cook. Yeah, I can cook. My father's a chef. I better know how to cook.
Just ask her.
Yeah, my father's a chef. I definitely know how to cook. But yeah, so I like being, you know, that companionship and being with someone and catering to a man. But I knew for me, in order for me to do that efficiently and effectively, I had to heal myself first. And I would never want to make the next man pay for his mistakes, because he did fuck me up.
It's crazy because I sit here and think, like, I think what you were saying was 30 days isn't enough. But if I actually...
I'm still single. I'm going on 4 years, okay?
Because I actually said to myself a while ago that I'm getting to know myself, and I didn't. I just jumped into another relationship. But I'm engaged, and we're going to get married. We're happy, you know.
And you're still getting to know yourself.
I'm still getting to know myself.
Being with your fiance, it's helping you get to know yourself as well.
Yeah. She's learning while I'm learning. Like, I don't know. But I actually think that if I actually took the time to get to know myself at that time, I might not have let nobody in my life. I think if you really take those 30 days and get to know yourself, you might realize how precious you are
Maybe
as
that's
a person.
That's
And it
another
leads to 4
facet.
years of being single. That's like what you are. It's
But
like,
I mean, it's not at. But I feel like I'm approaching it in a healthy way. Like, I don't. Some people can, or some women can develop that mindset of the, the bitter, fuck these niggas, strong, independent. Like, I don't necessarily have that mindset. I mean, in the beginning, I would say for the first 2 years, I definitely did. But that's why I didn't want to be with anyone, because I knew I had to go through that lonely stage, that angry stage, and I didn't want to be bothered. And I'd rather do that than, privately and internally and deal with it a healthy way than just to be out here, I don't know, hoeing or out here breaking niggas' hearts. You know what I mean? Like, I'd rather deal with that.
Speaking of hoeing, do you think that being a hoe is important to your future? Like, if you haven't had your hoe stage,
I don't think it's important. I feel like some of the lessons you learn, I don't know how to say that. Because damn, you might have to edit this part out because you stopped me on that.
my bad.
No, but I feel like, because with all of the stages that everyone goes through, you learn things. Everything is a learning lesson. I mean, obviously, as far as hoeing, and I don't want to necessarily say hoeing, but like being promiscuous, enjoying your life. Everybody has different views on, having sex or how many partners you have, yada yada. But some of the lessons that come along with that stage, you don't necessarily have to learn the lessons by being promiscuous, but I feel like it can be helpful.
So we can say that there's benefits and unbenefits, whatever you call the opposite of benefits. The benefits of getting to know you.
Pros and cons.
Yeah, pros and cons. I'm drunk as hell. I'm like,
yes. You need some water. Here.
Let me get some water.
Yes.
You can actually, it's pros and cons of getting to know yourself for 30 days before you date again. And that is, you can actually get to know yourself so good that you don't want to let nobody else into your life because you realize how dope you are. But then again, there also is the thing where you get to know yourself and you realize what you're worth and you go after it.
Yeah. But I just feel like taking that break, however long it is, I would say at least 30 days, just to clear your mind. Like you said, getting to know yourself again, whatever emotional or mental healing you need to do to get over that last situation and to heal yourself, because like I said, I say it all the time, I just don't want to make the next person pay for the last person's mistakes. And like, I know I'm at the stage now where I'm cool now. Like, I would be open to dating or being in a relationship, whatever, but I'm not pressed. Like, I'm not necessarily looking, but I'm not running away from it either.
Is that based on being away from the game too long? Like, if you take 30 days and you take another 30, it's like, bro, why should I hop back into the game?
But what's the rush? Why are we so pressed to? I mean, of course, there's there's nothing wrong with being in a relationship. I think when it's healthy, when it's, the two right people or whatever, however many people belong together and it's healthy and, everyone has an understanding of what the relationship is, everyone is of sound mind, then it's a beautiful thing. But there's no pressure. Like, why, if you yourself, that you're not ready to commit to someone else, or you're not in the right state of mind to be with someone else, what's the pressure to become ready?
Rent, that's what it is. Rent. You can't pay the rent out here by yourself.
Niggas got friends. But I think and another thing about waiting the 30 days, just your physical body, like,
talk about
especially for women, give the coochie a rest, cleanse, and I mean, I'm just very particular about my body and about my vaginal health. Give your vagina, your body, some time in between dips.
Talk that health shit.
I'm just saying, like, maybe get a yoni steaming or do a cleanse or or something. Just give
Did you
yourself.
say Yanni steaming?
Yeah, the Yanni steaming. You never heard of that?
No.
I'm not a professional. I'm not very well versed on that, so I can't really go into too much detail. But basically, it's like you can sit over like a steamer, like I don't know, or like a hot water. Not necessarily like, obviously not to burn your vagina hot water, but steam. And typically they'll put like different herbs or, you know, whatever in it.
Talk
depending
that
on
vagina talk. Talk that vagina talk.
depending on whatever, I guess.
These women. Women don't know.
I guess whatever, depending on what your needs are, what you're looking for, as far as like the reasons you may be seeking to get your Yanni steamed. But I haven't tried it myself yet. I am interested in trying it just to see, because it's a more holistic approach to, you know, to vaginal health. But I mean, I don't think it's necessary. Everybody has their views on that. I know when I mentioned it to my gynecologist, she was like, you know, of course the Western medicine, a lot of them are going to turn their noses up to alternative medicine and holistic medicine anyway.
Facts.
But fuck them, because they want that check. That's why.
Facts.
They trying to run that. They trying to run that insurance. But yeah, give your body, and I mean for men as well, you know, give your body a chance to cleanse itself, because everybody has, you know, their different bacteria, and it's not necessarily a bad thing. We all have normal flora, we all have normal bacteria, but yeah, just give your dick some time, give your vagina some time, let it breathe.
I agree with you 1,000% on that, man. I just think that if I was to go 30 days without with trying to get to know myself, I think I'd realize that I'm so dope that I wouldn't want nobody in my life. So that's just like the
well, sooner or later you will.
Man, it'll be hard. But that's my...
I mean, look at me, my 4 years single ass. But whatever. Right. But I'm not bitter. Like I said, I just had to go through that stage of being bitter and hating men and blah de blah.
Oh, you was on that wave, hating men?
I was, yeah. Niggas ain't shit but hoes and tricks. I mean, that's low key still the motto, but I'm not bitter anymore.
Right. Okay.
Like before, I said it and I meant that shit. Like I was dead ass serious. Now I be saying it and I be joking.
Okay.
But I mean,
you're not a men are trash.
Yeah, never. Because all men aren't trash. Men are wonderful. Men are necessary. Men are beautiful. Men are strong. That's men though. We're not talking about pussies, bitch ass niggas. We're talking about men. See, you gotta keep the vocab.
Facts.
So I love men.
If you took a 30-day break, what are you planning to do in those 30 days to get to know yourself better, to make you prepared for the relationship that eventually you'll be getting into? So it's not just like take a 30-day break just to, you know what I mean, for the shits and giggles. What are you doing in these 30 days for you to prepare yourself for what's going to happen 30 days after the 30 days?
I think another thing that people, I think one thing people need to do during that time, and I know it's one thing that I did, because I feel like a lot, in general, people tend to focus on the negative. So it's like, well, my nigga can't do this, he can't do this, and that. And it's like, well, what do you want? And a lot of times people can't answer that question. I know to a certain extent, you know, I know what I do want. My list is short because it takes, edit that part out too, because I forget what I was gonna fucking say. But yeah, I think during that time frame when you're getting to know yourself, don't only focus on what you don't want, but also focus on figuring out what you do want out of a relationship. Because, you know, after you go through your bitter, angry stage, okay, now we need to flip the switch and, you know, pick ourselves back up, and, you know, how do we move forward from here?
And I'll say this, in 2018, I'm not drinking no more. That's it for me.
Yeah. I'm telling you, ever since December 16th, I have been so cool off liquor. Like, I just smelling.
I guess I'm feeling how you felt on your graduation.
Smelling, no, you can't feel how I felt. How I felt after graduation was fucking terrible. Yo, speaking of that, shout out to y'all, to LaShondra. Y'all call her Cherry. LaShondra motherfucking Cherry. I love you so. You and Kate and my sister Amber, my younger sister Amber, y'all took care of me on my night of graduation, and I am forever thankful because I was a hot, loud, drunk mess on my night of graduation, and they are loyal and they took care of me. They made sure I got home, and I really appreciate that because I was a hot ass mess. I'm so glad not too many people showed up. There's limited footage. Everything's on my phone.
But you did the damn thing. You got your masters.
Hey man, it's time. Dig a hole and bury your motherfucking self. Now I watched the Sports Center the other day, like I normally do, before my night ends and when my day starts. I'm on Sports Center, and I'm watching the Sports Center highlights of the games from the night before, and I see I'm watching a highlight from the UNC Tar Heels game, the college basketball game. One of the basketball players was running for a pass, and as he was running for the pass, the opposing team, his defender, grabbed his entire arm and kept him from, keeping up with the pace of the ball. So the ball ended up going out of bounds, and the ref said the ball was out on the team. But had the guy's arm not been grabbed, he would have been able to make that catch. So after the ball was ruled out on them, he goes up to the referee to state his claim, and the referee turned completely around on him and didn't listen to anything he had to say. Now, I had a real problem with this. I thought that was very disrespectful. For one, the young man was a 4-year senior, all right, pretty reputable player, no bad blood with the coaches or the ref or anything like that. Now, granted, we all know, we watch enough sports to know that when a player goes to argue with a ref, the ref is never going to change his fucking mind on the call. Like, once the call is called, that's it. But I feel as though, as a player, you can alert the referee to certain things that he may not be paying attention to during the course of the game. You can't see everything, bruh. There's some things that the opposing team is doing that I need you to check out so we can get, a fair game going on here. For you to turn your back on a player when he was absolutely right to come to you and explain what was going on, I thought that was really fucked up. I thought that was very childish of this referee. What the fuck is his name again? The referee's name was Ted Valentine. Oh, shit, with a name like that, he just sounds like an asshole. Sound like something out of fucking Problem Child movie. Ted Valentine. It was a black guy, too. Fuck me up. Young black man run up to...
Black man ain't Ted Valentine?
Black man ain't Ted Valentine. Nah. Teddy is probably short for Theodore. But anyway, I was personally offended. I don't think that was right for the referee to do that to that young man. He was absolutely right to come up to the referee and tell you that, he grabbed my arm. Watch for that next time because I don't want to cause any more turnovers for my team. I'm trying to win a game here. Turnovers cost you games, baby. If they getting away with foul shit with the opposing team and you're not seeing it, I'm going to need you to open up your third eye. You know what I'm saying? Lick out your peripheral a little bit more and make these calls, man. For you to turn your back on that young man is just fucked up. But then when you have tools at your disposal as a referee to make, the players behave and be obedient on the court. Give the ass a tech. You know what I'm saying? You put them to their ref. You pull them to the side. You give them a little coaching. Things like that. You don't just turn your back on a motherfucker that's trying to talk to you, man. So the referee at the UNC game who turned his back on the player last night by the name of Ted Valentine, well, one, is dig a hole and bury yourself for turning your back on that young man and during the game he was trying to explain something to you. And two, dig a hole and bury yourself for your name being fucking Ted Valentine. That's number two. You got to get the fuck out of here with that. Bullshit.
He's a goddamn sellout. His name Ted Valentine.
Ted Valentine.
He not on your side if his name is Ted Valentine.
Don't do anything to upset that man because he'll get you out the game on some bullshit. Ted goddamn Valentine, dig a hole and bury yourself.
And there it is. Shout out to we actually got an episode done, man. Shout out, what's episode 68, I think.
Shout out to this MacBook working.
And you can actually find us on iTunes. Definitely subscribe, leave us a review, let us know what you think. I'm drunk as fuck. I'm not going to be drinking no more. This shit hurts, son.
Look, baby, I got you. You can run to me any day you wanna. Cause like a boxer's trainer, you got me in your corner. I'm high off your persona, kinda like it's marijuana. Be in your presence every minute, baby girl, I really wanna. But I know certain complications make this difficult. Tired bridges sucks, girl, give your ass some different strokes. If you sick, I'm the antidote. Your body juicy like a cantaloupe. Wanna get married, we can't elope. I hope you know that you are my queen. You're the apple of my eye. Be yourself, don't be shy. I don't think twice about treating you nice. I'll be wrong if I didn't because it's only right. When I go and grab a bite, you know I got the bill. Any other chicks try to holler, I just tell them chill. My baby girl